and we will see what this game looks like, the gameplay. And if I don't like something about it,
it's been a heartbeat, folks, since I talked about GTA 6. All the news, the leakages that are happening right now, even as I'm speaking right now, CyberLeek, the famous person or entity, because we're talking about maybe one person in the entire world has got a build of GTA 6. Why haven't I talked about it? Why is my clickbait headline a clickbait headline? Because GTA 6 leaks are insane, as I am as well. Now let's get into this, folks, because the news that keeps surfacing, I mean, take a look at this clip, because again, the conspiracy theories about who is CyberLeek. Is he Indian? Is he from Russia?
This guy is somewhere in India, man.
Well,
it's
guess
gotta
what?
be
You guys
India.
will know.
He's black. Go on. He's bald. Does he look like a bitch?
Now, is CyberLeek the most famous hacker or group of hackers in the world right now? Russian, Indian, or Chinese? I'm banking on the latter because China likes to make their own versions of westernized games, and the West can't go after them because they can infringe copyrights and make a game look like a GTA clone, for example, Ananta, and they can get away with it scot-free. So at the moment, I'm theorizing that perhaps that the actual hacker is from China. Now, if you go to the CyberLeek webpage, which I'm not going to show you now for obvious reasons, it's got a .io address at the end of it, which basically means incoming and outgoing emails. I'll tell you what, these leaks about GTA 6, I'm not particularly excited for the game. I think the game looks garbage in terms of its ideology that is pushing forward to us. But that aside, we're not here to talk about what I dislike. And of course, look, before you start shouting in the comment section below, I know GTA as a series has always been diverse. I'm not against that, any of that. Just like when you look at the extensive way they're pushing Lucia with her cornrows and the other prominent black characters that we're supposed to like, and I think they're going to end up being really stereotypically bad. We haven't had 1 ounce of gameplay. It's all been cinematic cuts here, there, and every way. Yeah, sure, there's a little bit of gameplay here and there, but it's just like a few seconds, bro. Netflix on the 27th of August are launching a 30-minute, oh wait a minute, it's probably going to be much less than that, preview of GTA 6. Remember, when they announced that this game was getting released on the 19th of November, Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, told all the fans, hey guys, guess what? We're going to release the game, but you're going to be buying an empty box. There'll be nothing inside of it. So remember that scene in Pulp Fiction where they open the briefcase? Yeah, this is going to be like that. But I tell you what, there are some wild claims out there. Some have been refuted. Some, well, you kind of have to make up your mind. I have, by the way, seen some of the footage that's been leaked on X where you've got Jason Duval getting into his 4x4 and driving down the highway, and then Lucia shopping in a black supermarket. You heard correct, because all the other NPCs are diverse. Why? I don't know. It's just the bizarrest thing. Now, this story is wild. Kick streamer Aiden Ross has claimed that he's paid $350K to an anonymous hacker group known as CyberLeek to purchase an unreleased playable build, which is going to be on PC, by the way, of Grand Theft Auto 6. Ross announced to his audience that he plans to stream his first impressions and review the game live on the Kick streaming platform. However, gaming communities and tech analysts urge heavy skepticism regarding this claim, because of course, if he does that, he's going to get swatted. His stream is going to get taken down because Kick, well then again, Kick is notorious for pushing nonsensical and nuisance streamers like Johnny Somali on their platform to gain a lot of, well, Kick, I guess. So would they actually pull the butt plug on Aiden Ross if he were to stream GTA 6 live on his channel? That's a wild theory, right? They could let him get away with it, but then again, the legal repercussions, they might have to pay billions to Rockstar because you leaked the game early. The fact that, again, CyberLeek now threatens to release more footage. I think will be coming up to clip number 10. Rockstar said they've actually made, just in pre-digital sales, because there's no physical release at the moment, around over $2 billion. But then again, their shares went down by $2 billion as well, didn't it? So I thought that was pretty hilarious. Do I feel sorry for Take-Two and Rockstar? No, I don't, because again, the whole reason why CyberLeek wants this game to be seen in bits and pieces, do you know what this actually reminds me of, which I think is really, really funny? You know when you see those mafia movies or those kidnap movies where they say, if you don't send us the money by 5 o'clock today, we're going to be sending your wife back in bits and pieces. And that's like GTA 6. That's what it is. Like, he's releasing bits and pieces of his virtual hostage until Rockstar comply and give the customer, that's you and definitely you, madam with the lovely bosoms, a physical copy of the game, which will probably be heavily censored anyway. Because if you know anything about Rockstar already, folks, if you have a pre-existing copy of GTA 5 and you plug it into your PlayStation, which is connected to the internet, the stuff with Trevor teasing transvestites will all vanish. So do what I do and play the game offline for the ultimate experience. It's really insane that there still isn't any official gameplay footage from the developers, and that the reveal is going to be pay-gated, or in this case just pay-gated. Gotta have a Netflix sub to see it. Well, I've already got one. Plus what they're doing, trying to scrape people's private information from Discord and Microsoft, is just insane. And again, if you don't know, folks, Rockstar and Take-Two Games have actually issued subpoenas to Microsoft and Discord to get information for people that follow or discuss GTA 6. It's incredibly insane. And you've got Dark Viper AU, the Australian YouTuber who's got over 2 million subs, loves to talk about Rockstar and GTA. His name is also dragged in the subpoena as well, which I think is absolutely not hilarious for him. But again, he did share a screenshot of that game somehow. I don't know why you would do that. And then he kind of took it down immediately and said, I don't want to get into trouble, which is just hilarious. Now, courtesy of Netbook Check, fans may finally get to know the actual running time of the GTA 6 Behind the Look exclusive on Netflix, not the purported 30 minutes that the BBC have claimed, because again, it far exceeds previous expectations of what trailers or behind the scenes footage are meant to be. The BBC has now removed the 30-minute text from the article without an explanation, because I guess their lawyers at Rockstar got into the BBC and said, listen, you can't say that without foundation. A few weeks ago, developer Rockstar announced it would break its long silence with a special extended look at the highly anticipated video game in a 30-minute special on Netflix. Of course, we're talking about GTA 6 here, and since then the BBC have had to retract and can't virtually redact what they've said, because again, Rockstar's and Take-Two's lawyers have gotten onto them and saying you can't say that, that's not factually true. Now I'm going to conclude the video with this following insane message. If I were you, Strauzelnick at Take-Two, I know you're probably working out right now while this video is playing in the background, and frankly I cannot blame you, sir. Why don't you offer up $2 million to anybody who can give up the identity of CyberLeek? Who do you think will hear that and will think to themselves, hey, do you know what? I know who this person is, and hand him or her over to the authorities. This is just like a big Hollywood movie waiting to be made, and I simply cannot wait to see what the outcome is going to be. Do I feel sorry for Rockstar and Take-Two? No, because they're very anti-consumer. They're horrible for not allowing customers to have a completed one-disc edition of the game instead of buying two versions, the standard at $80 and the deluxe edition at $100. I think that is absolutely awful. But anyway, folks, if I were you and if you were me, I will catch you catching me for the return of the next video.
Next time on Kung Fu Hot Dog.
By the way, I'm actually seeing something that's trending right now. Fable reboot shows polished female character in new teaser. Oh, I want to see this. Wow, that's a... Oh, you have... Bro, you have got to be kidding me. That is the... What?